Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to Photon Academy. My name is Harshwats, and today I will introduce you to DAX Measure in Power BI Desktop. Power BI Desktop is an analytical software that will help you in understanding your dataset through various visualization in different data models. Now let us go further and talk about the point to be discussed in this video. As in my one of the previous videos, I have already told you what measure is. So in this video we will tell you mainly 2 points. First, how to use sum measure, and second, how to use average measure in our data set. To understand these concepts we have to go in Power BI desktop itself. So let's go into the Power BI. Now we are in Power BI desktop in data model interface and specifically in report view section. In data model interface there are three views, that is report, data and model. So currently we are in report view where you can see visualization. So now let's get back to the question of our video by introducing you to DAX measure. So DAX measure is data analytical expression. That means we are writing code to make a sum of a population. So how to do that? That you cannot do in a report view. To encode everything, you have to go into the data view to understand and introduce the concept of DAX measure in our tables. So table is available in which view? Right, in a data view. So in a data view, we will go. Now we are in data view. Now we will open up the field section in which we will click on the fact population table. So it will take a few seconds to appear on a screen. Now you can see the table of a fact population. So we have a country ID, age group ID, year, gender, and population in our data set of a fact population table. So we have to introduce a new measure. So the new measure we are introducing first of all is sum. Then how to introduce a new measure in Power BI desktop? As I've already told you, we can introduce it only through DAX expression. That means for that we have to go into the calculation in a table tools in a new measure. When you go into a new measure, there is one box that opens up and says write a DAX expression that calculates a value from your data. So we have to use the DAX expression as already told you. When I click on a new measure, there is one formula bar in our data set that opens up, and this is looking like this: measure is equal to. So first of all, I have to give it to the name in itself, because when you give the name, you will specifically know what you want to do. So it's always important. First of all, you cite the name of a column. So I want delete this and write a population total. After that, I will do a sum. So directly, as I've already told you, it is comparable to Excel. Like in the Excel, when you write a sum, just you don't have to write equal to because it is already written in here. Just type SUM. So sum formula is now available, which adds all the numbers in a column. After that, for choosing it, you have to click on a tab so the formula will be written. Now you will see there are three tables in our dialog box, that is dim age group, dim region and fact population. Because if you go in a model view, you will see I have already attached and related these three column to each other, these three table to each other. That's why all the column are available in here, but I don't want to go into that deep. I want to make a sum of a fact population, so I will navigate it through down button and up button. After that, going into the fact population, I will click on tab, and after that I will close the bracket by shift and 0 and then click on enter. After clicking on enter, it will take a few seconds to run through. Then you will see there is no new column being generated like in calculated column, which is completely different from this because it is row specific while this is aggregated. But while in a field section, you will see there is one column that is available for the fact population, that is population total. So it is very easy to understand. You won't see this in your data set like as a particular specific column because it's a one number. While if you want to see, you have to go into the report section. So let's go into the report view and we'll tell you how you can see that. So this is something which I have already prepared through my data. I have to show you the population because in field section you will see the population total is now available to you. So I will create a new page for that. First of all, click in here, you will create a new page. After that, any visualization you can take. I will take a stacked column chart, just click on it. After that, if you want to see that the population is actually works or not, just click on it and drags and drop into the visualization. Then you will see there is one visualization that happens into your data set. So this is the visualization. That means it actually works, but it is not acquiring any space in our data set because it's a one number, while a calculated column is row specific and it is specific to each row. If you want to understand more into details, you can go into my previous video and see how does this work. So we have introduced the population total through sum. Now we want to introduce one more thing, that is average. Again, for that you have to go into the table tool, and in table tool you will click in the calculation section. In the calculation section, again go into the new measure. Like you have to write an expression for that also, that is in DAX language. Again it will take a few seconds, and again the formula bar opens up and you will see a measure. Because I have already told you, write a name because it won't confuse you in the later part what you want to write for. So I want to write a population average. So for that I want to write a formula. So as comparable to Excel, it is also same for average also. You have to write Average. That is the spelling of average. Sorry for the typo. And again this is an average formula. So after that, click on a tab for selection of the average, and again you will see a dialog box that opens up and shows all the three tables because they are related to each other, or I have made a relationship in a model section. So I will show you in my later part of the video that how do I created a relationship. Then I will select this fact population again. After that, click on tab again. After that, shift plus 0 to close the bracket, and after that again click on enter. So it will take a few seconds, and again you will see a new measure will be initiated and appeared in our field section. Now population average is also available. Before going any further, I will show you the relationship, like why these three tables are available. When I go into the model, you will see there are tables that are interrelated to each other. Like I have created a relationship between them. So these are the relationship, like age group ID is related into fact population, and dim region country ID is related in the country ID through star schema technique. Now let's get back to the report view to show, because in a data view you won't be able to see in your data set that how the population average is in our data, because I have already told you with population total also the data is actually a one number, not a full column. That's why it has not been seen in our data, but in report view you can see it. Like go into the report view again, you will introduce one chart. After getting back into the report view, go into a visualization, choose any visualization. I will choose a stacked column chart. Click on a stacked column chart. After that, you will see by increasing the size of a field, the name of it. This is population average because population total has already been done in our data set. So again, click on a population average, again drag and drop it into our visualization. You can also drop that into the value also, but I have shown you that average is also possible in here. So this is population average, this is population total, which you have done through your DAX expression, which you have written in here in your data view. So where the DAX expression is written, right in the data view of a data model interface. So this is how you will write a basic DAX measure. So with this point, I am going to end this video, and I hope your queries got cleared, and if not, kindly write us in comment section. We will surely get back to you. And if this video helped you in any way, kindly drop us a like and don't forget to subscribe our channel for amazing videos in future. Till then, have an amazing and good day.